Okay, give you a little rundown. We'll do a little cold start on it. I guess it'll start. And cranked it several days. Sure it will. Excuse the mess in the shop. There's the car. Like I say, I've had a couple other projects in here working for other people. So forgive the mess. It's shop. Like I said, I want you to hear do a cold start, so like I say, not hiding anything. It's about 55 degrees this morning. It got down in the low 40s last night. Like I say, it had a, I think that was, no, it was an 09 DOD sticker. Yeah, Maxwell Gun Air Force Base. That's why I tend to believe there's a possibility the car come from out west. I can't swear to it. I mean, there's little imperfections. I mean, the paint is not something that you would want. Yeah, I mean, don't come looking for a show car. I mean, you can see the little scratches and stuff. I mean, the reason I didn't paint it is, like I said, here's some rust in one of the fenders. But, I mean, that's just one fender. The rockers look good. Let me get I would get the creeper, but the creeper won't get low enough without it jacked up. I mean, you can see the underneath. I mean, it's got some surface spots. That's where I put the little drain plugs back in. But underneath the car, it's actually pretty good. I got new crossover pipe installed, 2.5 inch Summit single chamber, 2.5 inch exhaust. They turn out the back, right behind the back tires. It looks really good. Guy did a really good job. New headers. Like I said, the floor is good. I think I had a couple little pinholes at the around the front floor pans, somewhere in the middle. I mean, but it was structurally really good. When I say pinholes, I really mean, a pencil lead wouldn't go through it probably. Like I said, I mean, the rockers and all, they're in really good shape. Torque boxes look really good. Like I said, I don't know about that fender right there. What the lights. But I ordered a 355 track lock unit from Quick Performance up in, I forget where they are, but anyway, when I put these wheels on here, I don't know why let's see what I did with the light on my Airwood. The wheels were thick, so I had to put aftermarket wheel studs on here over the factory wheels. The front, you can see I converted to disc brakes. Now those wheel studs were long enough for these lug nuts to have plenty of thread. You can see, but it's got a dent right here, right behind the tire. It should pull out pretty easy, but you can see how I had the exhaust turned out. Right there. I mean, the guy did a super nice job on it. I mean, again, it's got a little bit of stuff around the windows. The molding is not down. It needs a new gasket, but you can get the clips from somewhere like Melvin's. to put those back down in there. I've got an underdash AC unit that was come with the car. I was never going to use it. It's got the front valance for it right there, the rock splash guard, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't on there. Somebody put some holes in the kick plates. I've got those new ones. And again, it's missing this piece of molding. There's a possibility, well, I wouldn't swear to it. I don't know where that went. I know a guy's got some. It was a vinyl top originally. It's got some little spots here. It's not rusted through, just surface rust. You know, somebody just painted it a flat black, which it looks pretty good to me. But I'm not sure how it makes the... Anyway, the glass is good. It's got a little spot right there. It's got a little slight scratch right there. I'm sure to polish out. But I'm sure you can get this windshield, new windshield wipers, arms and stuff. But again, let me crank it and get out of here. I put LED lights in it. The bumper's bent. The car is nowhere near a perfect car. And I'm a Christian. I put scripture on there. But, you know, if that's not something you want, you could Scotch-Brite that off. It doesn't have the side reflectors, which is easy to get. That one's in there, but it's not. It needs all to be put back in properly. I'm not a Torino guy. I'm a Mustang guy. I put the carpet in it. Now, it's the first car I flew with in 25 years. And it has a piece, some little plastic pieces that go right along here. And for some reason, I thought the kick plates, I thought those were wider, and I thought it would cover the carpet, but it doesn't. So I probably screwed the carpet up. I had brand new seat buns and upholstery professionally installed. The back is original. It needs a little, I don't have the package tray back there. It'd have to build something because I don't think you can buy them for these cars. But it needs a little bit of, you can see this, it needs that little trim piece across the front as well. I'm not sure where that is. I've got the other carpet half right here, the front carpet half, and make it look okay. Again, you may be completely not interested by now, but let me go ahead and, it was an automatic car on the column. The gauge is only, I put a new fuel tank and pickup in it, and the fuel gauge didn't work properly. I installed a new fuel gauge, all new gauges here, and I basically abandoned all the gauges here. Put a GPS speedometer, just set it in here where the radio was going, where the clock would have been, although it did not have a factory clock. It just had the blank. I just set a tack right here in front of the speedo. Electric pump, as I'm sure you can hear. You see up there on the table, you can see the old 650 I had on there. Worst running carburetor I ever had in my life. I couldn't adjust it. I'm gonna go back through and build it again and see what's up with that. But that was a 650 mechanical secondary. I put a 750, basically an old 3310, which is a fairly new carburetor. 750 with vacuum secondaries, and it runs really well. I love it. Got the electric choke hooked up. And I'll show you why why the alternator belt squeals, because I don't have a full bracket on there. It's got a B&M shifter. It's not fully bolted down because I hadn't put the front carpet half in here. So but we'll get it out of the shop, get it out in the sun where you can see it good, and I'll get a bunch of photos for you. I'll pop the hood. It was a power steering setup. I have completely rebuilt the front end with upper, lower, brand new control arms, all new parts, tie rod ends. I've got new spring pads for it. I didn't put them on yet. And I've got a new drag link for it. I did not install that because my goal was to go to a Borgeson steering box and use just a modern pump on it, so it would be a lot more reliable than that old power assist that had all the valves and everything in the way. Plus, that power assist valve got in the way of the headers. So, like I say, the door panels are in decent shape. I got new door armrests, but I don't have one clip to hold the screw in that one. But if it was there, it would be good. That one's all the way in. I've got new kick plates for it, new kick panels for it, I guess is what you call it. Again, all the gauges don't work. It's none of it's hooked up. I just disconnected the panel where the plug-in is that plugs into that that circuit board. The headliner is in good condition. Still got the armrests. The shoulder harnesses. It's all in good shape. It don't have the little ends on this little surface rust on the. Again, it's old cars. I've got a set of 4-speed or manual. I got clutch pedals and the brake pedals if you ever want to convert it, which they're pretty hard to come by. Anyway, let me get you a bunch of pictures, and I'll get this video to you and some pictures here in just a few minutes.